These big movements of water vapor are actually also movements of clouds and rain. And it is this that actually makes the tropics distinct, right? But in the tropics, actually, a lot of the weather is driven by these movements of patches of high water vapor and low water vapor. In the tropics, you got tropical waves, like big patches of water vapor. You got all sorts of tropical waves, like they're kind of like really, really extreme case of this. And so you end up with really distinct phenomena because of these differences. And so what we maybe the second most familiar one to people are easterly waves. So they call them tropical waves. And I think they're familiar to people because they often develop into tropical cyclones. And so they're these big patchy regions of rainfall that you actually see sometimes moving in the Atlantic or Pacific and whatnot. And they're actually waves. So they're actually movements in the wind and water vapor and the rain. And so these waves are actually big fluctuations in water vapor and wind. And in Puerto Rico, they're actually the main pattern that causes fluctuations in rainfall. So when a wave is not moving, when you don't have a wave, it just rains because it gets hot during the day and you form thunderstorms in the afternoon. But the passage of a tropical wave changes things dramatically. When you have a tropical wave, it can be raining all day. And often the heaviest rain happens at night. And so these giant patches of humidity favor heavy rainfall. And so sometimes you get floods, like you were mentioning, in association with these waves because it can rain so much over a very large area. And so these are the most common phenomena you see in the Caribbean, for example, and other places.